welcome to the homestead. So here's the latest. Everyone wants to know the latest and greatest. So I had to run to town today to get something for Jamie. I had to run all the way into the city to get it. So I'm heading my way back to the homestead now. And we've talked to a couple different people when it comes to seeking professional advice on things, and they've all been just excellent and great. And so we feel very blessed, tremendously blessed, that we've been able to reach out to a number of holistic and holistic professionals, I guess, who know how to just give us some advice and some protocols to follow. And so we've been doing that, and we're sticking with it. It's getting kind of tough. Today was kind of a bad day. Jamie was sick most of the day, had nausea, and so I'm wondering if this was because when she does her coffee enemas, if you look up coffee enemas, they will, as you're detoxing from that, you will get nauseous. It's just because your body's getting rid of so much stuff, and the stuff she's seeing coming out of her is just not normal. So we feel that's her body detoxing. Anyway, so we've had a number of professionals who've talked to us over the phone, texting, things like that, and it's been just fantastic, and we're really appreciative of that. We tracked down, we're looking for someone who knows how to deal with oral cancer specifically, and just because it's in her teeth, her bottom teeth, and so we're looking for someone who has that specific knowledge. We found someone, I believe it's a Logan Card. I can't pronounce the name right, but he's in Tennessee, and he was one of the doctors who was mentioned in that series, The Truth About Cancer. And so we called up, and we actually talked to. We called up. First off, we had been referred to a doctor over in, what was it? Oh, it was in Arizona, Mesa, Arizona. It was a dentist who deals with a holistic approach. And he had like a schedule so full, he wouldn't be able to see you for till July. And I'm like, that's just not going to work. So we found this other guy, the guy who was in the Truth About Cancer series. He's a holistic MD. He's an MD, and he's also a dentist. And we contacted him, and he said he couldn't see us till April 1st. But then, amazingly, as we were on the phone, a spot opened up for next week, on Wednesday. So, it's funny how those things work out. So they said we could see you Wednesday. So we're going to be going to Tennessee, Nashville, to see this doctor and see what he can look at. Because when it comes to dental, there's a number of documentaries out there and videos and things like that that talk about root canals and things that normal dental work can cause cancer in your mouth. Things that become infected that you don't know about. It sometimes takes years to come to fruition of the cancer, and so you have to. That's a concern. So she's had some dental work. She's never had a root canal or anything like that, but she has had dental work in the past, and so we wanted, and because this cancer is in her teeth, in her bottom teeth, and her bottom jaw, we want him to look at this and see if there's anything else besides surgery we can do to fix this problem. And there's a number of x-rays and things they can do to look at the inside and determine what's going on in there. What could be the cause of this? So we're going to go to Tennessee on Tuesday for this appointment coming up on Wednesday. And so we're kind of looking forward to that. We need to see somebody, face to face. The clinic that we were visiting last week about the vitamin C, or was it earlier this week about the vitamin C, I think he was more of a conventional approach he wasn't opposed to surgery, and guys, the surgery, we decided this week we're not doing it. It's just too devastating. It would just, there's so many issues with that. It would just be crazy. So, we're not doing it. But, yeah, anyway, I think we're gonna go see this doctor on Wednesday and see how this works out. So that's the latest and greatest. We're gonna go to Tennessee. It's the if you go to look up The Truth About Cancer, they have a whole list of all the doctors who are featured in their programs, and he's one of them. In fact, he's the only one who's an MD plus. Fire department coming out. He's the only one who is an MD and DDS in their entire list. So that's the guy I wanted to go see. So we're still going through this whole thing and, you know, figuring it out. And I'm going to do a video on the Rife machine. It's going to come out next after this one. I'm going to show you the Rife and how that's working. Really, really happy with JW Labs and all of the help they've given us. Just amazing people there. And I want to just give them a shout out and show you what they're providing Jamie, and just walk you through a little bit how that works. Also, a friend of mine, Rob Skiba, gave us directions on a foot bath he used. And when he was going, he had some issues with cancer. He had a number of his blood that was showing up cancerous, and he was having some health issues a while back. And he totally changed his blood work with a number of protocols, one of them being a foot bath as a way to detox. Now, you will see all kinds of nonsense about foot baths out there. Lots of people calling it scams, lots of people saying it doesn't work. It's not, it's actually, foot baths, the way they do these things, it's actually pretty simple how it works. If you think about it, it's osmosis, okay? You're basically taking charged particles, you're putting them in a foot bath, and then you're running a current through them, and then the charged and negative particles in your body are going to try to equalize what's in that water. And it's going to force charged particles, charged toxins, positive toxins out of your body. It's the same way, and people will say, oh, that's a bunch of garbage. But you do it almost every Thanksgiving. I mean, that's what you do with a turkey. It's the same process, osmosis, that you do when you brine a turkey. You put the turkey in salt water, and the salt water, you look it up, you know, look at the science behind, you know, turkey brining. It's the same thing. You're basically taking the positive and negative sodium chloride, and you're basically drawing that into the meat. And you're trying to, the bird, you know, the turkey is trying to equalize itself with the surrounding positive and negative charge on the outside in the water. That's all it is. That's the scientific approach of turkey brining. And if you ever brined a turkey, a lot of people brine turkeys on Thanksgiving. It's the same thing. You're just trying to equalize it. And the way you equalize it with a foot bath is you're getting all these charged particles out of your body and helping your body detox itself. So I want to do a video on that. We got the foot bath in, and Jamie's used it a couple times. She was skeptical because she read all the stuff online about it, and a lot of people are very critical of it, and it's just because they don't know how it works. So I'm gonna do a video on that, and I mean, in my opinion, Rob Skiba is living proof that you can change your blood work, because he tried the coffee enemas, and he was like, Zach, I didn't like that at all. And Jamie doesn't mind doing the coffee enemas. You know, she doesn't mind. So she's doing that, and it's definitely causing her nausea because her liver is completely emptying itself. And when the liver empties itself, a lot of times it empties itself in the stomach. So she's getting nauseous because the liver is getting rid of it. All the stuff it's trying to get rid of, and it's putting it in her stomach, and she throws it up. So, but also, the foot bath is a great way to detox and get these things out of your body that could be harming it. So we're going to, and again, Rob Skiba, you can watch, I mean, he has a couple videos where he shows you the blood work side by side. that he went to at a doctor in Dallas. Just amazing, you know, how that works, and it did work for him. It was amazing. So he just did the foot baths. He didn't do the enemas. He's like, I don't want to do enemas. I don't know. It'll give you a little too much information for some people. I get it, but you know. So yeah. Anyway, foot baths are round, they're not flat. Just saying. Alright guys, see you next time on the Homestead.